Okay, it's been a while, but hi everyone. Colleen here, back with another live stream. I want to talk to you. The title of this video, this live, is Let 2025 Be the Last Year You Spend Fat. And I think you could make that a declaration. There's no reason to be having the same resolution year in and year out. That is just an ultimate failure on your part. And it gets tiring after a while. After a while, it's kind of like being a masochist, having lose weight on your resolution list every single year. Lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. Every month, lose weight. Every week, lose weight. But the weight, like, you should have been inside out by now. You should have been in the morgue by now with this weight loss resolution, year in and year out. It's not fair to yourself. And it's almost like it's almost like a challenge to prove yourself right, knowing that you can't do it. And every year when you prove you can't do it, you just confirm your bias. It's a bias confirmation. I, I I'm gonna try and see. I know I usually don't because I let myself down every other year. But let's throw it on there. Let's prove myself wrong as usual. And then when I don't lose weight, I already have known I couldn't have lost weight because I never lost weight before. It's time to graduate. It's time to it's time to graduate. It's time to put the cap and gown on. Whatever the imaginary number is in your head, it's time to see on the scale. It's time to hit the measurements. It's time to fit the pants. I like fit the pants more because we don't know what what scale number equates to what pant size. So if I'm looking to be, say, a size 6 could range from 170 to a 130. Who knows? But hey, it's up to you what you want your goal to be. But let 2025 be the last year. I don't want you on my page anymore. I really don't want you on my page anymore. I want you to graduate this channel. I love y'all, but as a mama bird, I need to let you go. If you have been following me for years and years and years, and years and years and years, I I lovingly let you go. With all these lessons I have taught, that means I'm a poor teacher. All this is your success is a reflection on me. Don't do me bad. Don't make me look bad in the streets, okay? Because all I do is teach you goodness. And you have the nerves to follow me for 5 years with the same nonsense. What is this? What is this? Why you haven't graduated yet? Yes, I'm the Nigerian mother. I'm the Nigerian mother and I want you to get off my channel. Okay? I'm tired of you. I love you, but you need to go. All right? So let's talk about how we're going to prepare for 2025 and let 2026 just live in peace. Okay? So you can focus on other things because the biggest thing about losing weight, the biggest thing about having weight loss as your resolution, your goal, the end all be all, is that it takes up a lot of mind space. Mind space that could be used for other valuable things, such as like making more money, getting hotter in other aspects, like joining group fitness courses or going to the spa and focusing on um, your skincare and other things like weight. Focusing on losing weight takes up so much mental bandwidth that it's truly unfair to have weight loss as a constant, consistent, yearly, monthly, and even weekly goal is too much. It is too much. All right. And that's not to say when you hit your goal, you stop thinking about it, but to have the constant food noise, workout chatter, uh, it's a lot of mental bandwidth. When I got to my first goal and lost the 67 pounds, all of a sudden I could focus on making like having multiple revenues of income. Because I was like, okay, I finally climbed this mountain. I jumped this hurdle. Now I could open my life up to other things other than losing weight. I got an apartment. I focused on my kids more because I had now my cup was more full. Okay. A lot of times we don't like to admit, but our cup is empty when we're overweight and don't like ourselves. Our cup is very low because us being fat, us being obese, us being overweight is a very low vibrational state. It's very low vibrational. And no one can convince me that being at a high BMI, being excessively large is I can love that state. It doesn't feel good. And when you don't feel good, you don't act good. Act well. And when you don't act well, you make very poor decisions in life. And with poor decisions in life, you'll end up in a dark place. And dark places, you don't want to find out. Or unless you already know, maybe you're already there. Maybe when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. So when I had the ability to let go and be like, I'm happy right here, right now with my current 60-pound weight loss, my cup was more full. I showed up better in my other relationships, for my family. I started just working out a way to enjoy life more because I'm now more confident. Okay. There's no reason to have weight loss as this everlasting goal. But I do enjoy the thought of having you as a hobby. You should be your favorite hobby. You should be your favorite hobby. I'm my favorite hobby. I love working on me. And not because I'm broken or I need fixing, but because my goal is to just be everlasting hot. 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 60, hot for 60, hot for 35, hot for 82. Just hot. I want to be lifting weights. I want my skin to look great. I want to be in Sephora. I want to be at the massage parlor. I want to be getting my nails done. I want to look and feel great at every age, at every size. No, not every size, the smaller size. And I want to just have the world as my oyster. And that only shows up when I show up for myself. And I want you to show up for yourself. But the way I see a lot of people operating, they're operating like victims. They operating like they don't love themselves. They're operating with excuses, like there ain't solutions on the market, like there ain't a plethora, a floodgate of information on how to lose weight, like there ain't a medical system they could go to. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. So at this point, you're having fun being in a victim mindset because I don't know what to tell you. There's too many resources at this point. So let's get into how we can let 2025 be the last year, child. Because if I see your page, if I see your name talking about how to lose weight one more time, I'm gonna block you. Okay, number one, you're still fat because you don't know your why. You don't have a reason not to be. You're still fat because you have no reason not to be. What is your why? Why do you want to be thin? Why do you want to lose weight? Is this coming from an internal compass? What, like, why? Why? I know society, I know to look good. Um, but what is truly like, why are you doing this? Like, why? For me now, like the spark was external, to be honest. The spark was external. And your spark, which is your motivation, can be whatever. It could be shallow, it could be deep. The spark, that moment that's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired. You could see a picture of yourself in a candid and be like, oh my Jesus, that's me. That could be your spark. Your spark could be, I'm tired of buying two airplane tickets just to fit. I'm tired of getting a seatbelt extender. Your spark could be, I'm tired of swollen ankles. I'm tired of dreading the scale. Dreading the scale is a horrible thing. Like, whatever your spark, that's the initial thing that gets you going, gets the people going, right? But then as you continue, your spark, well, it shouldn't even be a spark at that point. It should now turn into a blazing fire, but a consistent fire, like a fireplace, a slow burn, something that just keeps you on track. And that should ideally be an internal spark. So for me, health, my health, I do not play about my health. I personally don't play about my health. Hereditary issues run in my family. And seeing my father pass away at age 49 from complications due to diabetes. I was 16 years old when I lost my dad at age 49. In what world are we losing dads at 49 to reversible diseases? Okay. My mother has diabetes. My aunts have diabetes. My grandmother had diabetes. That's wild to me. When I saw this pattern, I was like, hail to the no. Hail to the no. So that's my fireplace. So what you need, you're going to need a spark. You're going to need that kindling for the fire to take place. And then you're going to need that everlasting fire to keep you going, because the spark it's temporary. You're going to need something that'll keep you going. I'm assuming most of you all are in my age range and above. So health is a big deal. Health is a big deal. Health is a big deal because nothing else matters if you're dead. The dress won't matter, the scale won't matter, hell, the doctor won't matter if you're dead. None of it matters if you're dead. But if that doesn't drive you, if your health is really not a driver for you, then like really think about what gets you going. If you love your kids to death, that's not fair for you to. It wasn't fair for my dad to like couldn't regulate and control his behavior and his eating behaviors and patterns, and I lost my dad at 16. That's not fair for a young girl. I love my daddy. It's selfish. It's really selfish. Food should never be on a pedestal. Food deserves no relationships with you. Food is an inanimate object. Food is just food. The fact that it has us in a chokehold needs to be studied, and it has been studied. But it's still frightening. Like a relationship with food. F food's life. Food is to keep. Food is for calories, which is a metric of energy to keep us going. Can you imagine a life where food, which was what we're currently living in, food is our alpha and omega? We huddle around it. We have holidays around it. Be honest. Thanksgiving is nothing but what? A holiday for food. Let's get all our family around so we can eat. only only in America. Only in America. And I'm American, so that's wild. So yeah, find your why. Write it down. If you don't already have your journal, get your journal. You're gonna need a journal for the new year. I have mine ready. She's ready. Okay. Um, you're going to need to write down your why. And every so often, you're going to have to go back and look at it. Like, okay, this is why I started. All right. So next, I'm going to say, like, how? Like, how do you plan on doing it? Um, for me personally, I lost over 60 pounds doing intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting for me. I would highly recommend fasting. Am I going to push fasting in this video right here, right now? Yes. But alternate day fasting, I'm not going to push. Any form of fasting is going to be really good for you. Okay. Minimum would be 16. Ideal would be at least 20. If you're going to go hard, go ahead and do 36 hours every other day, alternate day fasting. Okay. That's a how to lose weight. How are you going to lose weight? How are you planning? What is your plan? Do you have a plan? Or you just want to see what happens? That's a surefire way to F up. Have a plan. I've never seen anything succeed without one. Never seen it happen. I've never seen something succeed without a plan. Just know that. And really understand that concept. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. What's your plan? If you do go ahead and do intermittent fasting, say you start at 16/8, which is 16 hours fasting and 8 hours feasting, right? If you do that, I'm going to take this off. Don't skip breakfast, skip dinner. If you plan to do 16/8, don't skip breakfast, skip dinner. That's the meal that needs to be skipped. That's the meal that needs to be skipped if you want to see results from alternate day fasting. Skip dinner. The earlier you stop eating, the better. Those are the hours that matter because those are your body's hormonal functions. Your body doesn't respond well to eating late at night. And that's why when you fast all day, you're automatically getting rid of night eating. Think about it. When do most people kill their diet plan? At night. At night. We have bad habits at night. We're usually decision fatigued at night. We want to wind down at night. We make bad decisions at night. We have the wine at night. Um, the freaks come out at night. All the bad things that don't need to be happening at night happens at night, especially when it comes to food wise. The good thing about having breakfast first, for one, I really don't like I've really come to the conclusion having coffee on an empty stomach is so bad. It's really bad. It's really, really not good. It's really not good. And I know we're so accustomed to doing it, but it's truly not even good for your gut lining. It's not good for your hormones. It's not good for your circadian sleep rhythm. It's really not good. So now, if you have breakfast, you can start your day with what? High protein. Okay? So let's get into it. Diet. Your ideal diet, whether you're vegan, pescatarian, omnivore, okay? It's going to be high protein, high fiber. That's all you need. That's it. That's all. High protein and high fiber will get you very far. And that's why I personally am not a big proponent for keto, for carnivore, because you need fiber. Humans need fiber. No matter what that looks like, it could be a vegetable, it could be a grain, it could be a supplement. You need fiber because your system has to clear out the excess waste, cholesterol, hormones. It needs to do that. It has to do that, or it'll sit inside of you and start developing things like cancer, okay? Polyps. Toxins need to come out of you. Some of the most healthy and regulated tribes in the world, they go at least once a day. They have a good amount of fiber in their diet. And they don't know nothing about no cancer. Okay? They don't know nothing about no IBS, no SIBO. They move it out. High protein, and it does not have to be meat. It doesn't even have to be fresh. You know what I have all the time? I have canned sardines. I have tuna. Okay. I have lentils. That's high protein and high fiber. All right. Miss me with the reasons. The reasons. If you want it bad enough, you will do it. Because the best investment I will ever make is in myself. I don't want to hear it. So miss me. If you want to do it, you will find a way. Protein is not expensive. Fiber is not expensive. All right. High protein. So first thing in the morning, I will have here's what my day of eating would look like. What I've been doing lately. I've been cutting back on eggs, but I will have one egg. I bought a carton of egg whites from Aldi. If you have an Aldi, you're already winning. Um, one egg, egg whites, scrambled. Okay. I will have a piece of keto toast, and I got them from Aldi too. Tastes great. Keto toast has 10 grams of fiber in it. So not only am I having a super high protein, I'm having high fiber. What's the minimum? 25 grams of fiber per day. What does fiber and protein do? It keeps you hella full for a long time. Fiber and protein, you cannot lose, you cannot miss with this combination. Every meal should have protein. If there's nothing else, at least have protein in the snack or the meal, even the drink. When I'm drinking, say I'm having tea, I'll just put a scoop of collagen in it. Instant 10 grams of protein. It's really easy to start just loading up the protein. What you want to go for is at least 100 grams of protein. 100 grams of hope make it. You can do it. You can do it. I think what a lot of y'all don't utilize is AI. AI will save your life. It'll probably ruin it in the future, but right now it could save it. Use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT. Create a free account and tell ChatGPT, hey, I'm trying to lose 40 pounds in 3 months. What is an ideal anti-inflammatory, high protein, low carbohydrate, high fiber meal plan for 1 week with 1,500 calories that it has simple and easy recipe. You can make it as specific as possible. It'll print out an entire meal plan for you. And if you wanted to, you could say, hey, what is the grocery list for this meal plan? It'll also give you that. Hey, if I'm trying to utilize, smaller calories and burn more, what is the ideal workout I should? It'll give you a workout plan. It'll tell you this, that, and that, and that for who you are. Utilize it. What are cheap and simple, single mom friendly, I can't cook recipes? Don't play with me, okay? I tell y'all not utilizing the resources. You're not utilizing the resources because there's too many. There's no reason you should go into 2026 talking about I need to lose weight. I'm not playing with you. Stop playing with yourself unless you enjoy it. But seriously, high fiber, high protein. Stop. Try not to drink coffee on an empty stomach. And if you do have coffee, right, and it's not a fasting time, put put your protein shake in it. Pro, make a protein coffee. Okay. For lunch, ideally, I've been loving like a salad. Today I had a tuna salad with some cruciferous salad on the side. And so tuna and salad. And I had a half a serving, like one serving of tomato soup and some crackers. And that was my lunch. And I was full and it felt great. I had moderate amount of protein. I had a moderate amount of carbohydrates. The fiber was in the cabbage slaw I had. Also had some crackers with it for the soup. Okay, so high fiber, high protein. Last with that, so the three things: fiber, protein, fiber. Last thing is hydration. It's important. It's important, especially like if you're doing alternate day fasting and it's your feast day. Hydrate, hydrate. All day you should just be drinking. Just drink. Because what does fiber need to work? It needs hydration. You have to have a high amount of fluids to get things moving. And you need it to be moving. Because if you're constipated, if you're not pooping for at least 3 days, don't tell nobody. That's nothing to be proud of. That's actually very worrisome. Because I wouldn't want any kind of waste floating around in me 3 days. I would do my best to get it out. Um, Hydrate as best as possible. Every time I'm drinking, I have electrolytes in it. Right now, I'm drinking Drip Drop. Is it Drip Drop? Drip Drop? Drip Drop? That is my go-to electrolyte at this moment because it's low sodium. And guess how I found that out? ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, what is the best brand of electrolytes on Amazon? It'll literally give you Amazon links to the product too. What's the best low sodium um, electrolyte drink for those that are intermittent fasting and worried about high potassium? It's pointing me to Drip Drop. And guess what? It had amazing reviews. And I could find it at Target. So I bought a big ass bag. And I'm so happy with it. It's not too sweet. I hated liquid IV. I never liked liquid IV, but I didn't know what else to get. I didn't want the cheap brands and I didn't want Element anymore because for one, it's not easily accessible unless I'm getting it on Amazon. And I didn't want the saltiness. I had to stop the salt because I'm a little concerned about my kidneys. So it pointed me to Drip Drop. ChatGPT is my best friend. I literally made a thread in ChatGPT called Best Friend Thread. Told it all kinds of things about me that is safe. And should the FBI be looking, they don't know too much. But Give them the rundown. African American, female, 35. You let it know, and it can help you. And I'm very happy with that choice. So everything I'm drinking has my electrolytes. This is what high protein, high fiber, high hydration. If you don't do those three things, you'll be just fine. I promise you. Everything else will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. Okay. I'm gonna get to the chat. I just want to put this all out because when people do the replay, I don't want all the distractions of me commenting. So I'm gonna get to you at the end. Okay, I promise. Let me just get this out. 5, not even 5. I don't even know why I said that. The next one is gonna be move. You have to move. I've been trying to think of ways for me to do lives while on my walking pad for the longest. But I have yet to find a setup. But move. You have to move. You have to move. You need to move more. If you're on your phone, for me, I set up a rule. If I want to watch TikTok, I have to be pacing back and forth or on the treadmill or on my walking pad. I like that, Rima. I have to be, if I'm going to engage with my phone, I need to be back and forth. I need to be pacing. I need to be marching in place. I need to be on my walking pad or on my treadmill. I need to be outside. I'll be outside with my phone like this. Just because if I want to enjoy this, I need to be moving this. And that's my rule. There's no reason I should be a big lazy bum all day, all night. And this is mobile. It's called a mobile phone. If I want to use the mobile phone, I should be mobile unless they're going to hook me up to the landline. Then I'll be like, okay, fine. But then there wouldn't even be a reason for me to even want to go on this because I'm about to get a flip phone, y'all. I'm tired of the internet. I really am because the amount of brain cells it's robbing from me. You need to move. For me personally, for me as Colleen, I need at least 14,000 steps to make any kind of difference because I'm advanced. I'm no longer intermediate walker. I'm advanced. At least 14 for me to make any difference. But my minimum is 10. For you, if you're a true beginner, you might just need to hit 8. If you're someone who's, moving, you maybe hit 6 to 7,000 a day, then yeah, 10K could definitely be a goal. But you'd be surprised how little you're walking, especially if it's not being tracked. Hopefully you asked for some kind of step tracker for Christmas and got one. Maybe you can just get a cheap pedometer. It doesn't have to be fancy, but you should be tracking how many steps you're making because it makes a world of a difference. It really does when you hit your goal versus not hitting your goal. And the way I leaned out doing walking, it was like that. The before was January and the other side was like April. And this is when I was consistently, I said, I'm going to be hitting 14,000 steps a day. And that's what the outcome was. Like I just leaned out a lot. What walking does is it leans you out. It leans you out. And when I say leans you out, I mean it reduces inflammation. Walking reduces inflammation. It's a non-sweat way to reduce inflammation. You don't build up stress. It's not a stressful, hunger-inducing exercise. It's actually quite peaceful. Walking reduces inflammation. Okay? This is whether you're heavy or not, whether you are a slow walker or not, it reduces inflammation. So that was the outcome for me. But you need to move. Start moving. I wish I could move right now. Next time you see me, I might be on a treadmill. Who knows? Okay. Next, supplements. You need to find some supplements. Stop playing with your health. You know that you're not hitting your nutritional goals. Let's be honest. Get you some supplements. When I eat, okay, this is me. When I eat and when I take my supplements, I'm eating with a goal in mind to be beautiful. I eat and I take my supplements for beauty. Should I be taking it for my health, for longevity? Sure. But I'm taking it because look at me. Look at me. I think my skin has been glorious. And why? What I did was once I started packing up my little pill case, my weekly pill case, which is actually fun. Like I look forward to it. That was the best thing I've ever done for my supplement game. That was the best thing I've ever done for my I've never in my entire life taken supplements as regularly as I have when just putting it in one of those day of the week pill holders. When I tell you 2 months consistent, 2 months consistent, 2 months consistent. There's no world where ADHD neurodivergent Colleen has ever taken nothing. Okay, every day for 2 months. But I'm looking at the outcome like on this camera right now, and I'm hella proud of myself. And what I take is a lot. I take a lot of drugs. I take a lot of drugs. Don't tell anybody. First, I take my vitamin D. Okay? I take my vitamin D. Right now, I'm taking 10,000 IUs every day. Cod liver oil every single day. It's the size of a horse pill. I don't know why I do that to myself, but vitamin D, cod liver oil, two magnesiums, two magnesiums. The vitamin D I'm currently taking also has K2, which is needed to activate the D3. Okay. I take NAD, which is for anti-aging, energy, and um, metabolism. Yeah, NAD. I take my beef liver capsules, two beef liver capsules, Viviscal, which is a hair supplement, one Viviscal every day. And wow, yeah, I'm on drugs. Yeah, I'm hella on drugs. And all of those, which I don't really take a multivitamin anymore. All of those is because I want my skin to look glorious. I eat and I take supplements for my skin. When you eat and when you take supplements, you need to take it for your goals. What are your goals? Are you trying to whittle the waist? Are you trying to decrease the fibroids? Are you trying to regulate your hormones? Are you trying to get glorious skin? Are you trying to improve your skin collagen? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? And get you some drugs based on that. Get you the supplements based on that. Okay? Um like get you a iHerb account. That's really the place where I trust. I'm very, very iffy when it comes to Amazon supplements. I buy it because, damn, they got good prices. But iHerb is the place. It's very trusted. It's reputable, and it's high quality. Okay, iHerb. But I still shop. I still shop at Amazon. I'm not happy about it. I also shop on the TikTok shop, but TikTok shop is its days are numbered. Are numbered. Um, but also meds. If you need meds, get the meds. Okay. If you need meds, get the meds. If you need drugs, if you need the Vyvanse, if you need the GLP-1, if you need the whatever, if you need the slow down, if you need the laxative, just do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. And if you're afraid of people judging you, don't tell anybody. It's just that simple. Nobody can judge if they don't know. Why? Why? Just keep it to yourself. You get you get no medal for struggling. I don't know when you're going to get that through your brain. If you need the drugs, get the drugs. Nobody cares. If they have something to say, it's because they're mad that they have to struggle. Why can't you just calories in and calories out? If you need it, do it. I promise you. If you qualify for it, if you're eligible for it, that means you're sick. So you should be on the drugs probably. All right? Look, research what you need to research. I take Vyvanse. When I was prescribed Vyvanse in January of 2021, okay, I told my doctor, hey, doc, I binge eat. I wake up at night. Well, I don't even wake up. Before I go to bed, I'll eat down the house. And she was like, oh, would you say that's considered binge eating? I said, I guess so. She said, let me write you a drug. Immediately, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna give me a prescription. She's gonna give me a prescription. Like, what is this? A diet pill? What does this even mean? So she prescribed it. I researched it before I even took the first pill and realized they also give it to people with ADHD. Because more than likely, if you have ADHD, you binge eat. Not every binge eater has ADHD, but most ADHDers have binge eating. And now I've been on it since 2021. When I first took it for 3 months, I lost 10 pounds just on my own. It was January, February, March. All right. And April of 2021 is when I was introduced to alternate day fasting, when I started alternate day fasting. And I was 252 pounds at my heaviest. And I lost over 67 pounds doing alternate day fasting in 8 months. And the Vyvanse helped. To be honest, and I'm going to be very honest and transparent with you, okay? If I did not have Vyvanse, I would not have made it that far. Because the way my dopamine-centered brain is set up, I'm very sporadic. I'm very all over the place. That's why I was missing for damn near the month of December. Y'all are like, oh, you miss me. I missed you too, to be honest. But sometimes I go into these I can't do anything modes. So when you saw me pumping out videos, that was me in my manic stage. Sometimes when we have it in us, you got to run with it. Because once it wears off, I'll go ghost. And I have a lot of ADHD content on my TikTok. I don't promote my TikTok because I don't. But I have viral ADHD content there. Weirdly specific signs of ADHD, over 3 million, 5 million views. Like, that's wild to me that people are so interested. But ADHD is a real thing. And if you find that you have binge eating, that you can't stick to plans, that you're all in and then you fall off heavy, you have ups and downs, get you some drugs. Okay? You do not get a cookie, there's no medal, there's no reward, there's no certificate for being on the struggle bus. The struggle bus is zooming down the road with a broken axle, okay? The driver is smoking blunts and you're there bopping along on the struggle bus talking about I'm going to get there when I'm going to get there when you could be zooming in a nice Lexus passing all the people at the bus stop talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna get on the struggle bus too." You got no rewards. Get off the struggle bus and help yourself. Because as I said, if I see you in 2026 talking about I'm losing weight, I'm gonna be mad at you. I don't want to see you. You need to graduate from Colleen Marie Cares. Because I care that much that I don't want to see you here anymore. It's not fair. It's not fair to the other people. It's not fair. Um, and I promise you I'm gonna get to the chat. I promise I'm gonna get to the chat. Okay, let me just so meds, okay, get the meds. On top of meds, mental health. You know there's a mindset behind all of this. If you're fat, fat people are usually traumatized. To me, look at this picture. Look at the picture on the screen. Fat is nothing but wearing your trauma, to be honest. To be honest. Fat is nothing but wearing your trauma. Whether you've been essayed, touched, abused, mentally effed, gaslighted, verbally, your fat is your trauma on the outside. And you have to think back to the time when you started the weight gain. Like what happened? I know some people, "Oh, I had my kid," but like for those that's not the reason. When did you what when did you start gaining weight? I thought back to my weight gain, right? I gained weight when I was 10. I was a scrawny child, a slinky little scrawny child, but I was very muscular. And it's so funny because I look at my kids and they're built just like I was when I was growing up, especially my oldest. Just muscles, just all muscles, muscles. Okay. And it's cute. It's really cute. I had two really like muscular babies. I never had the fat, juicy, chunky babies I wanted. That's the genetics. The Jamaicans be like, okay? Jamaicans be like. I was 10, and what happened at age 10? My parents got divorced. Okay? So if you get your journal and think back to when you ever first started gaining weight, right? I was 10. My parents divorced. What changed when my parents divorced? I was no longer in a stable household. Okay. So that means I need routine in order to maintain weight, like weight loss or a steady maintenance weight. I need routine. What else happened? Um, let's think about it. Cooked food became less regular. Because I was bouncing between two households now, I started eating out a lot more. I would eat fast food with my dad. My mom would be at work, so she would leave me processed foods inside the fridge. So no longer was I getting regular cooked food, home cooked food meals. I was now depending on processed and or takeout. So I gained weight. Also, because my parents worked late nights, if I was with either one of them, and this is a big reason of why I eat late now, or late night eating was a big thing for me. I used to stay up with them while they ate their meal after they came home. So for me, eating late was a bonding time. It was a comfort moment. So we would eat and go to bed. And I could have already had dinner already, but I just wanted to spend time with them. And what were they doing? They were eating. So of course I would want to eat with them. So, loss of stability, loss of routine, loss of home cooked meals, late night eating equals comfort. Those are the things I understood from what happened to me. Yeah, we could say it's trauma, but what really changed? Like those things were, that's what changed in my life. Okay. If say I was a woman that was SA'd, right, which is sexually assaulted. Okay. What happened in that time that made me from the assault to the weight gain? I didn't want men to think I was attractive anymore, so it wouldn't happen again. Um, I didn't love myself because how can I not protect myself from the abuse? Um, you really need to look into these things because you're wearing your trauma. You're wearing your trauma. You need to get your mental health really all the way corrected. Just think about what happened to make you start gaining the weight. The exact moment you started gaining weight, what happened? What happened? What happened? When I was in this picture, well, when you see it, it's over here. In this picture, in the brown dress, I was in a horrible relationship. A relationship that, you know, those relationships where it's not bad enough to leave, but you know you need to go. But because the reason isn't strong enough, you kind of just coast. It's like, oh, he's not beating me, so I guess I'll stay. It was that kind of relationship. But everything else was horrible. And and I'm wearing the horrible. I'm wearing the horrible. And so the other picture, the after picture, is me single. I've seen beautiful women transform into ogres in toxic relationships. Why? Let me think about it. Why did I transform into an ogre during my relationship? Um, putting my family first instead of me first. And as admirable as that sounds, you see where it got me. It got me dead last. Not no bueno. I wouldn't recommend. I would not recommend. Um, what else happened? He was a chef. So he was always trying to feed me his new creations, which I was like, oh, this is lovely. But then when it came time to go to the gym, he wanted me to stay home and be with the family. And so I did. So, of course, all these experiments were in my gut and was not being burned off. What else? Of course, we just get comfortable as women. When we're in a relationship. Who we trying to impress? We ain't got nobody to impress. My man likes it. He thinks I'm cute. So what am I going above and beyond for? So that was another reason why ogre like behavior. Big back behavior. Okay. And motherhood. Okay. Motherhood. You get pregnant, weight you can't lose, all of a sudden it's part of your identity. Okay. So once I got out of that relationship, went to therapy, um, became independent, made my own money, got my own career. I looked fine AF. Okay. Think about the things that you are around that you're doing that sparked this initial weight gain. Because more than likely, it'll tell you what you need in your life to either A, avoid it, or to B, fix it. All the way from back when I was age 10, I could see, oh, Colleen needs routine. She needs comfort, not late night eating, but just comfort. She wants security from love. and she needs home cooked meals. That's not asking a lot. It wasn't the divorce, it was the change. It wasn't, you know. I'm gonna say this once, I'm gonna say it again. Don't tell anybody. If you can keep your journey to yourself, do so. Do so. I think the biggest flex, the funnest thing, let me just up my I'm gonna share with you the the combo. Okay, I promise. Okay, since you asked, since I already have it, I brought it because I knew somebody would ask. It's Kiss lip liner. I knew somebody would ask, so I brought it. It's Kiss lip liner. What color is this? In dark brown. This is from the beauty supply store, y'all. I'm gonna tell you the benefits of being losing weight too. So Kiss lip liner, and this is the e.l.f. lip oil in Rose Envy. So this is from Target, $8, which was way too much for me. But yeah, that's the combo. e.l.f. lip oil. I would actually I would buy every one of these. Like I would buy every color happily because I love it. Anyways, move in silence. The biggest flex and the most fun you could have on your journey is when you're just like working in silence. Like you're just like an elf preparing for Christmas Day. Y'all don't even understand the excitement. When you are on your grind and nobody knows. And then you pop out and show, like Kendrick said, and people are like, "Oh my god, how you do?" The way that makes me moist is it has to be studied because there's no better feeling on flexing and working underground. And people are like, "Yo, how that happen? When that happened? When you do that? How you do that?" What? Work silently on any and everything you can because you don't know who is rooting against your success. Move in silence. Move in silence. Keep it to yourself unless you have a trusted source for a trusted source that you can go to. Other than that, you come on over here to this community, you go to the Facebook group, to that community, or you find another forum or Reddit where everybody has the same mindset and you all talk together and you release that way because the way people don't want you to lose weight it's very odd. It's very odd. And it's even odder because losing weight and becoming slimmer is currently a quote unquote trend. It's not a trend. There's never been a time, probably since the 70s, maybe even earlier, that women have not wanted to be thin. Like in what when has it not been the thing to be thin, slim, lean? Strange, but okay. Work quietly. Work quietly. Work on your degree quietly. Work on that bag quietly. Work on the trip quietly. They don't know until you came back. They'd be like, "You tan? Oh yeah, I went to Panama for the week. You went where and you didn't tell who?" I love it. I love it. The Victorian era. That's true because they were corsetting like hell, right? Um, the other thing about moving silently is when you talk too much, you feel like you're doing more than you're actually doing. It never fails. It never fails. When you open your big mouth and you're like, "Yeah, By summer, I'm gonna be 50 pounds lower, and the beach is not gonna know what to do with me. And I'm planning on going to Pilates, and I'm going to have, keto, and I'm gonna do the meal delivery system. Meanwhile, your coworker is over here slow blinking, wondering when you're gonna shut up. All of this talking is you just giving energy to something that hasn't even been started. Stop giving energy to dreams. Start putting plans in action. Put all that energy inside and work. Because the more you yap, the less it'll get done. The less it will get done. Because you feel like, oh, I've already said it. It must be true. No, it's not true. It's true in your brain, but it's not true in your body. Keep quiet. Hush up, work in silence, and pop out. Pop out. If they ask you, oh, you look slimmer, be like, I do? Oh, huh, that's funny. Do you need your glasses cleaned? Gaslight them. Lie. Don't tell nobody. Gaslight them. Gaslight them. Oh, you've been eating healthier lately. Really? No, I haven't. What are you talking? Gaslight them. Be in your villain arc. You don't owe anybody any explanation. You don't owe anybody any reason. Lie to them. Lie. Oh my gosh. How come you're not eating with us today? I did eat. You didn't see me? I just ate. What are you talking? You didn't see me eat? Silly. Gaslight them. Or be silent. Okay? If anybody is concerned about what I'm doing, I'll just lie. just, just be like, what are you talking about? Nobody's ever said that to me before. Why? What? Huh? Who? Move in silence. I'm telling you here and now. Get, as Roxy says, gas them blood. All right? Don't speak, like Gwen Stefani said. Okay. And last, I just want you to focus on you. 2025, you should be your favorite hobby. You should be your favorite hobby. Your favorite hobby. It's my Bajan accent. My Bajan accent. You should be your favorite hobby in 2025. Please. Please. It's so fun when you're your own focus. And I know it's interesting to say, um, as a mom, because I'm a mom of two, and I have the privilege, which it is a privilege. I have the privilege of co-parenting. Okay, which means the boys are with their dad, and then the boys are with me. So I get what I like to call time off, time off. And I use that time off to focus on me so I can be ideal for when they come back. I have energy, I have plans, I have money built up for us to have experiences. I pour into myself. I know not everybody has that, and a lot of people are pouring from empty cups, and that's exactly why you need to focus on yourself. Do as much for yourself. You should be your best and favorite hobby. My favorite hobby is me. I love to I love to study supplements. I like to play in makeup. I like to do my own nails. I like to online shop. I like to look at new classes to join. Do you want to know something? I went somewhere really fun yesterday with the boys. We went ice skating. And that was the first time I've ice skated since 2007, my senior year of high school. I went ice skating, And it's like riding a bike. I never forgot. And now that I've reopened that door, guess who's gonna go ice skating when I'm bored? Because it's 2 miles down the block from down the street from me. I'm gonna go ice skating. And it's such a, for one, it's a super feminine thing to do. Like watching the girls on their little custom blades, twirling and doing pirouettes in their leggings and their I felt like a whole ballerina on ice doing that all the time now. If and it's cheap, it was $15 including my skate rentals. Why am I going to go spend $17.50 to go sit and stare at a screen for a movie that may or may not be good when I can move my body gracefully on ice for 2 hours to the sounds of Taylor Swift? I'm choosing that. Go ahead and that's why I said when you move, it doesn't have to be exercise. Go do something fun. Get out the house. Go do something. Now I want to find more winter activities. Hell, I might take the kids skiing. I might go snowboarding. I might go tubing. All right? That's fun. It's fun. Yes, it's cold, but get out the house. Go do something. I was so happy I did that because it literally opened something that I didn't even know. Because I always wanted to go rollerblading, but I forgot all about ice skating. And it's cheap. I'm so happy it's cheap. Do something that brings joy. 2025 should bring you joy. It's a nice rounded half middle way number. 2025. Ooh, 2025. It's a good number. I like fives. I like years that end in five. I really do. I don't know. And I'm 35. So that works even better. Zumba. Okay? Find those day passes to the gyms. Go ahead and try the pickleball. Do the tennis lessons. Okay? Go to the sauna. Things that spark joy in you. Joy. I have to, because when I start frowning and my face starts falling off, I don't want to look like all I've been through. I want to be smiling in life. Smile, okay? Find things that make you smile. And it will uplift you in ways you would not have known. Because when I tell you I'm so happy, and the boys did it for the first time, and I was just so happy for them because they had a ball. They had a ball. They were slipping and sliding and didn't know what to do. They had Bambi legs, but they had a great time. And I thought to be honest, I thought I was going to be the only black family out there. No, whole bunch of black people there over there power skating, brought their hockey sticks and all. I was like, okay, let me teach my son some hockey. Why not? Wayne Gretzky. Okay. All right. Do things that sparks joy. Even if it's externally, like me bringing my kids, like I wasn't going to go for myself. I went for my kids, but I ended up enjoying it myself. I'm going to bring them to Billy B's so they could jump on, play and all that stuff. Do things that make you happy in 2025, including losing weight. All right. So that's it. Let 2025 be the last year you spend fat. It's time to graduate. It's time to graduate. And I want you to be in maintenance, like, enough of I need to, and I need to, and it's time. Okay, so let's get into the question. If you have any questions, put them in the chat right now. I'm going to go through the chat. And for those who are watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Let's get into the FAQs and the comments. Hi, y'all. I missed you guys. Yes, I did. Afros and artichokes. Your hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is like a week-old braid out. I need to wash it. But she's growing. I've also started a biotin, a new biotin supplement. So she's she's been taking off. She's been taking off. Not mad at it. Behave yourself. Okay. Thank you all so much. Yeah. Oh, you guys like the hair, right? Oh, hi, Daya. I missed you. Yeah, I missed you guys. I really did. Thank you so much, Carmen. Yeah, we need to leave. I could never leave. You can never leave. I bet you if I push you out. No, the whole goal is to, like, not need my content. I will never stop my health journey, to be honest. Like, I love health wellness. And in 2025, like, I really want to go to conferences. I want to go to medical, like, conferences. I want to go to health expos. I want to go to fitness expos. I want to go, like, whether it's California, Texas, Florida. Because I love health and wellness. I really do. I could literally sit and listen to somebody talk about the inner workings of the human anatomy. Like, I find it so interesting. I think the pharmaceuticals is interesting. I'm really, like, you know, I'm about that life. Um, Welcome, Kizzy. Okay, you need to claim it, Akila. This is the last year I'll be overweight. It better be. I will graduate this year by the grace of God. Yes. Um, okay. You have Hashimoto's, and the only way to lose a bit of weight is by fasting. Fasting has saved my life, to be honest. I can't imagine what I would look like or what my health would be like if I wasn't fasting, to be honest. So, like, I probably would have had diabetes by now, to be honest. But can I stop saying to be honest? And as I said, your fasting doesn't have to be alternate day fasting. You could do 20 hours, you could do 16 hours, you could do 24 hours, one meal a day, every other day. But intermittent fasting is so helpful, especially if you have unregulated hormones, you have inflammation, you have sickness, chronic inflammation, chronic disease. So helpful. So, so helpful. Um, yeah, it should have been 2024, but it's not. You currently don't take any pictures because of how you look. I get that. I always the reason I have so many pictures of me fat is because each one was just like my before. I've started so many times and fell off. I just, like, but I always took pictures because I always, like, oh, this is my before. This is my before. Like, I knew to have a before picture. Whether it was gonna be a before picture or not, I knew, let me take my before picture because I knew this is not where I'm staying. I always knew that for years. I always took before pictures because I knew I'm not staying this way. I didn't know how I was going to get down, but I knew I was going to get down. I'm not staying here at all. At all. I knew that much in my depth of my heart. How? I didn't know. Your double chin is your spark. um you work out like crazy, it's just the eating. You can never outwork a bad diet, unfortunately, believe you me. I think the last time that worked was in high school. Yeah, you're sick and tired of the back and forth. I feel that. Pam wants to live a fuller life, tired of being out of breath when she does caregiver duties. I have such wisdom and a beautiful voice. Oh, thank you. That's crazy. I always thought I sound like Daria. La 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 la. Even the glasses now. La 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 la. This is my style. Got to get up. Who remembers Daria? Excuse me. Excuse me. I've got to be direct. Okay. I'm having pain in my ankles every night after coming home from work. I feel you. Inflammation is a worse. Inflammation. And a lot of y'all are not even fat. Y'all are just inflamed. Like, I promise you, inflammation is the worst thing because it'll pain up your body. It'll start arthritis. It's not good. Cancer and heart problems run in your family, so you're careful of food products and stress. Stress is the one, not the two. Stress is the one. Because stress, honestly, it leads you to make poor decisions. And that's when the bad food and products come in. Your family sounds like mine and also my why. My dad did make it to 64, but also diabetes complications. And my mom also has it, but controlled. I don't want it, period. I'm 48. Okay, that's great. That's that's really great. I don't want it either. Diabetes free is the way to be. Yes, it's very doable. I have a lot more content I need to edit. As I said, I just felt like I fell off hard. Only America encourages its citizens to be obese. Center every holiday around different types of food and food festivals. And it wouldn't be so bad if we had like if I think about like an Indian food festival, the Indian diet is primarily what? Like vegetables, vegetarian and fresh. We don't have that in America. So it's like, and then America, America doesn't really have a culture. America's culture is a melting pot. So every immigrant that has come here makes up American culture. Like a hamburger, we associate with America, but it's like a German hot dogs and stuff. And then because our food sources are so poor, it's just, it's one thing to focus the festival on food, but the type of food, you know? Nobody believes that I could actually lose the weight. I don't even really believe it myself. Gotta fake it till I make it. I would highly recommend you believe you could don't fake that. You really need to step into it when you believe it because you're going to end up back here in 2026. You really have to. If that's your mindset, find the solution, please. Please, because I want you to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Yes, TT. Recently, my work schedule changed between that and the holidays. I feel like I'm fighting for my life daily. Isn't it strange the period between Christmas and New Year's? Somebody called it like the quarantine, like it feels like quarantine. And I feel that. It's like you don't know what day it is. Nobody's really working. Um, like you're having leftovers for multiple days. Calories don't matter. Everything you wear has like elastic band. You're binge watching series. Like it's like that weird limbo. I think somebody called it chimbo. The time between Christmas and New Year's. It's like that weird, fuzzy, like, is this even real? Somebody said it was like quarantine. I was like, yeah, I feel that. How do you make sure you get enough protein with 6 hours of fasting? Plan it. Plan it. If there's sometimes what I like to do is in my fitness pal, I'll just start plugging in things. I'll be like, what is a half a cup of egg whites with an egg and maybe 2 slices of turkey bacon look like? Okay, that's doable. Okay, what would lunch look like? Let me put a can of tuna and a scoop of cottage cheese and all of that. That could be worked out. Or you can use Chat GPT. All these questions, I promise you, you could put into Chat GPT and they will give you the answer. You'll be so shocked. Please do not sleep on Chat GPT. It is my best friend and I ask it any and everything, including recommendations for products, meal plans, workout plans, income plans, all kind of plans, all kind of plans. 33 successful days on ADF, but food noise is still not going away. Please help. Food noise is not going away. That sounds like an insulin issue. You have to find a way to regulate your insulin. If food noise is not going away, it's an insulin issue. Sorry to say. So you might have to really eliminate sugar some way, somehow. Is it realistic? It's realistic if you really like, consciously put an effort into it, but that's an insulin problem. So you can find a meal plan that helps you eliminate food noise in ChatGPT. I'm telling you, please utilize it. You have like AI is not here for no reason. Is there a way? Is okay? That's not for me. Ruth Ann says, "Oh my goodness, so glad to caught alive. Your video was the first video to introduce me to cautious of emotional eating and being more aware. Happy New Year when it comes." You're very welcome, and thank you so much. Same to you. Emotional eating is a real thing. I call binge eating secret sadness. Secret sadness. Um, if you binge eat, there's something bothering you, and you don't even know it. You think you're just hungry, but you're secretly sad, unfortunately. How much fiber is sufficient? You want to get at least 25 grams of fiber a day. So for me, that would be, I'm sorry to do that. I would have 2 slices of keto bread, that's 20 grams, and maybe a scoop of Bellway supplement. That's also a thing. You can do fiber supplements. A can of chickpeas, like sprinkle some chickpeas on your salad. That's extra fiber and protein. It's not too bad. Sardines are clutch. Anything that I can just quickly make, or sometimes I'll cook a whole bunch of food and just leave it in the fridge, and that's how I'm able to stick to it. I'm not putting food into individual containers. I'll just cook like a whole bunch of protein, make one big pan of sauteed vegetables, and I'll have like 90-second rice or some kind of grain or something. And that's my meal. Set yourself up for success. It does not have to be complicated, but you have to put a little effort into it. It can't be cheap and lazy. Yep, tuna on a salad. Stop eating to get your joy. Just eat to fuel yourself. The food shouldn't be sparking all this joy. Shouldn't be rewarding yourself with food. You ain't a dog. Yeah, is it Drip Drop? Yeah, Drip Drop. Um, how many calories is Drip Drop? That's the way I like it. How many calories is it? It's 35 calories for one stick. Um, I would not recommend it on fast days. I wouldn't recommend it on fast days. It's too many calories. So I would recommend something like Element or Salt. They have a clean one. like unflavored, or just sprinkle some salt on your tongue and gulp it down with water. That's the cheapest way. Some Celtic sea salt. Is it better to move in the morning or night, longer on fast or feast days? You move all day. It's better in the morning. The earlier you can put in your exercise, the more success you're setting yourself up for. Whatever you do first thing in the morning is usually how your day follows. So if you eat healthy in the morning, you're gonna have you're gonna make healthier choices. If you exercise early in the morning, you're going to have more energy. You're gonna feel more active. You're gonna feel more rejuvenated. You're gonna feel more able to do things because you got the hardest thing out of the way. Out Morning is usually the best time to do most things. On fast days, you take it easy. I wouldn't do anything strenuous on a fast days. And on feast days, if you could pick up some resistance, dumbbells, bands, any kind of calisthenics, do so. Do so. Always work your muscles. Don't lose your muscles. Hi, Ankita. Hazel said, help, I'm fat. Get off my page. What do you want me to do? What would you what do you want me to do? I was fat too. This live is making me want to get on my treadmill. Let me get up and get moving. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Are the links to the supplements posted on your website? No, I need to set up my Amazon shop and put all those things in it because, yeah, girl, you're gonna pee out most of that. I'm gonna pee out what I don't need. That's how it goes. Colleen, thank you for introducing me to fasting. I'm 5'7", starting weight was 178. I am currently 134 and shrinking, going for 120. I've never felt more beautiful, healthy, or feminine. Madison, I love that for you. I don't think that's talked about enough when it comes to women losing weight. And not just losing weight, but getting to your goal weight, which hers is 120. When you are thin, you feel light. And when you're light, you feel petite. And when I say petite, yes, it could be short people, but just people who look delicate. And when you look and feel delicate, you feel more feminine. And people will treat you more femininely. People will see you like holding bags and want to help you. People will want to hold doors for you. People will want to help, want to treat you like the dainty little woman you look like. And that's always been something that I've wanted to experience because I'm not built daintily. I'm I'm built like an athlete, and people never see me and say, "Oh, she needs help." They're like, "Damn girl, you can do it, yo." I'm like, "I need help too." Yes, I can do it. Do I want to do it? No. No, I would love help. I want people to rush to help me. And so with that, Madison, and your name is feminine. I love that for you. For me, I want to look as feminine as possible, and for me, being feminine means being light. I do not want to be clod hopping down any street. I don't want to be I just want to be dainty. And for me, daintiness is light for me. And I love that you said that you've never felt more feminine because a lot of women don't get to that point. They'll get to a point where they're comfortable, but they won't get to the point where they experience true feminine privilege. And feminine privilege, it's truly a privilege because I don't know if you can tell, but I've slimmed down a bit. my face is getting a lot more sculpted. I could always see it in my face. The change from even like a 10-pound weight loss to now, it's weird. It's really weird. And so like when you hear women are like, "Yeah, I lost weight and I was treated differently." And I wasn't even obese, but just the little 10 pounds, it's a different reaction. It's wild. It's really crazy. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, Viviscal. I love iHerb. Yeah, they always have great sales. Yeah, iHerb. iHerb if you didn't. Yeah, great for you, Madison. I'm very happy for you. And you got your meds? Oh, girl, you are invested in yourself. I love that for you. Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. I told my diabolical way to get on Vyvanse on my TikTok. I'm gonna put a compilation of all those videos and post it on YouTube before TikTok falls apart. And maybe those weirdly specific signs of ADHD might relate to you, and you could look into it for yourself. The NAD brand, you were scammed with that. I get the Roos. For one, I get it from TikTok Shop. I really trust the sellers on TikTok Shop. Amazon is skeptical. I really TikTok Shop is truly coming from the seller. What is it? Roos? Roos? I don't know what the hell how to pronounce it. It comes in the green jar. But yeah, it actually makes a difference. Yeah, I eat for my skin. Everything I do is for my skin. And it's actually cheaper on TikTok Shop as well. It's called oh, reuse research. But as I said, I would not get this from TikTok. I mean Amazon. I get it from TikTok Shop because they will scam you. Yes, you're right. So be careful. Colleen is right, y'all. If you have options to get help, do it. No need to suffer when we have options. There's no medal at the end of the race for doing it the hard and long way. People love that you won't be mad that you're getting something to help you. Yeah. Um, at some point, would you do a video of your skin and makeup routine? You always look so put together and glowy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Um, those videos, I usually incorporate it into my vlogs because those standalone videos don't do well. Maybe I'll do a short. Maybe a short would be better. Yeah, maybe I'll do a short. My makeup is very minimal because um if you're a tall girl, as a tall girl, the more makeup you put on, the more drag queen you look, to be honest. To be honest. So, I don't do much. Most I do is my eyes, but lately I have been into gloss. I've just bought like 5, and that's scary. She said you need to see a psychologist for that. That's hilarious because I went to my PCP and she prescribed it to me, but she was young, she was Jewish, and she was open-minded. She was also from Brooklyn. So if it ain't falling into those categories, they're gonna be very. But you can. But you can. You can. Stephanie, you are awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Linda says the struggle bus is crowded as fuck. Yeah, it is. There's no room. It's time to take the nice luxury cars. You really needed this live. I'm happy. Do you take IV NAD or is it just a supplement? Yeah. So yeah, I just showed it. I do want to try IV NAD. I just started looking into the world of injections and what's what turns me off is that it's just a 30-day supply and I'm not about to be paying like $200 for an injection, but God, do I want to do injections. They also have a vitamin C injection and it helps with skin and collagen. Oh, I do anything for collagen. I'm a whore for collagen. She said her ex-husband. That's why he an ex, right? You gained 100 pounds during your very unhealthy marriage and pregnancy. Y'all, listen, I wouldn't wish a broken home on anybody. I wouldn't. But do I regret it? It is the best thing I've ever done in my entire life leaving it. And it was 8 years. And was it all bad? No, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't horrible. But after a time, it started wearing at me, wearing at me, wearing at me. And I knew I was really somewhere where I didn't belong. And that was the mental issue. I'm somewhere I don't belong and it's not benefiting me. It's not promoting me. We're not on the same page. And now I'm starting to build up this internal resentment that's showing on my body. So, you know, I get it, Victoria. 23 pounds away from your pre-toxic marriage weight. Good for you. Linda, before I found you, Colleen, I was settling into just being a big gal forever. There is light and hope now. Thank you, Queen. Oh, no, we don't settle over here. I'm happy for you, Linda. We don't settle. We don't settle, we find solutions. There's nothing that could happen in my life that I will settle for. I will always find a solution. We're solution-oriented girlies over here. If something's bothering me, I'ma solve it. You will never catch Colleen Marie saying, "Woe is me." I'm too smart for that. I have ChatGPT. I fasted all day yesterday, 9 p.m., broke and had cucumbers. It's just the way the sentence just went into like it started off so well. Then it just like crashed. Okay. We'll try again another day, right? Okay. Try again another day. You tried. Don't come back in 2026 with the same problems. You can do it though. I remember when I did it a few years ago and lost 20 pounds. You need that dedication again. Yeah. Sometimes if you find it hard to dedicate yourself to ADF again, just do a 24-hour. Just do OMAD. Just do OMAD. Sometimes you just do OMAD. I think more than the ADF itself, it's the thinking about doing ADF that turns a lot of y'all off. Just do the shorter protocol. Any protocol is better than no protocol. Just get some fasting in as long as you can, and then really focus on protein, fiber, hydration during your eating window. Please. Please, baby, baby, please. Yeah, I love the way you broke that down. Routine, comfort, home cooked meals. You'll be surprised at like it's not really the situation, it's what the situation changed. Journaling and cry o'clock really works. Journaling has been the biggest key to my 40-pound weight loss. I will always be thankful for Colleen for that. You're welcome. It's such a big deal. And the longer you put off not journaling is the longer you'll be addicted to this channel, looking for ways to lose weight and looking at other channels, wondering how to lose weight. And year after year, having losing weight on your resolution list. It's because it's not your body, it's you. It's your brain. It's what's between your ears. How do I gain comfort now? I journal. I journal, I cry, and I speak up. I stop holding in things. I've stopped being a people pleaser. That was fun. And that's why I say when it's time to go into your villain arc, I mean that shit. I really and I always admired old people for this. You know how old people like speak their minds, whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not. It's because they've seen it all, they've done it all. They have nobody to impress. They don't give a shit what you think about them. I like that. I like that, and I'm okay with people not liking me anymore. Like before, it used to bother the hell out of me. Like, what? I didn't even do anything, and she and he and they and who. I love it now. I'm like, oh my God, I got you bothered. Be bothered, stay bothered. I hope it bothers you tomorrow and the next day and forever. I hope my presence is just a nuisance for you. I love it to have that much power in somebody's life. Can you imagine? That's awesome. How powerful are you? And if they don't like you and you know you did nothing to these people or to that person, that sounds like a you problem. Like, I didn't do anything. You sound like an undercover fan to me, honestly. Be in your villain arc. Stop being nice. It's okay to be kind. Don't be nice. Nice people are dumb. Nice people are dumb. Being nice is the dumbest thing you could ever do. Stop being nice. Be kind, be warm, compassionate. Get nice out of your vocabulary. And don't teach your daughters to be nice either. Don't do it. Don't teach your nieces, your grandchildren. Stop being nice. Stop saying yes all the time. Pause before you answer. And if you're not sure of what you want to answer, say, you know what? Let me think about that. I'll get back to you. Because if you're like put on the spot and they're like, hey, can you lend me $20 to get, and you're like, okay. By the time you realize what's going on, you already told this person, okay. Pause. Stop. Think. This person always asks me for $20 and they never pay me back. They probably owe me over $100 by now. Why am I giving them more money? But if I say no, they're going to get mad. Are they going to hit me? No. And if they do hit me, can I call the cops? Yes. All right. Well, you know what? No. No. But why you got to be like, I know you got a job and you working and you see me and I. Yeah, no. 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 Start practicing in the mirror. No. 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 Feels good. It's empowering. Start saying no. Hey, do you want this extra plate of food that I can't finish, but you look like a garbage disposal, so I'll give it to you? No. Hey, do you want to go chill all day? Because I know you're not going to go to the gym. And, what's the point of going? No. Say no. And then when you get all the no's out the way and all the people that don't like the no's, then you'll start attracting people who are comfortable with your choices, your real authentic you. People pleasing keeps inauthentic people in your life. And we don't like that. Once again, people pleasing keeps inauthentic people in your life. They're only there because they benefit from you saying yes. So be on your bullshit. No. Hard pass. Hi, Roxy. Going for walks, calling friends, going outside, calling my therapist, making art, doing hobbies. Ooh, girl, you got a lot of hobbies. I love that for you. Lovely mama is claiming it. 2024 is the last year she'll be fat. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, okay, great. I love that for you. I love that. Bone broth is great for those moments when you're craving something savory. It also has a little bit of protein to help satiate you a bit. I ordered ACV and green tea. Can't wait to try it. Oh, wonderful. Speaking of ACV, I'm not telling y'all nothing again. I'm about to gatekeep because the way I went to Walmart and there's still no White House apple cider on the shelves. The way the literal block was empty between Great Value and Dutty Brags, I'm going to fight y'all, okay? There's no reason the whole I'm so mad at y'all. Why y'all cleared out White House like that? Like when I tell you like a empty space, bottles wide. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I'm not. I'll be damned if I'm ordering ACV online. They better restock because ain't no reason y'all guzzling down ACV like this. Don't y'all play too much. For one, I love your name. I don't argue with peasants. This is the energy I'm claiming. Okay. I told my hater at work I was working on my master's and she told me I shouldn't. Guess who earned it this past September? All right now. Because we don't argue with peasants. For one, that's the energy. The Facebook group Alternate Day Fasters Unite. I think the link is in the description box. That is wonderful. I'm very happy for you. You ended up reporting her to HR. Woo! Love that. It's okay. You can report them. If you don't like something, report them. Can't keep up with the trend, we report them. Yeah. Girl, I love you. You did not see me eat. Okay. Have you been losing weight? No. Have you? Flip it back on them. Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell anybody anything about what you're doing. If you're going to get a tummy tuck, don't tell nobody. Tell who needs to pick you up from the hospital. That's who needs to know. Yes, be a troll. Be a whole troll. A gaslighting, jewel-naveled troll with the spiky neon hair. That's what you need to be in 2025, a whole troll. Ruin their perception of reality. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait to just like, what are you talking about? I'm the same weight I've been since you met me. What do you mean? Are you okay? Is the glaucoma kicking in? I'm 15 pounds away from my goal, 5'9" and 205. My goal is to be 190. Came a long way because of you. I was two. So wow, great job. That's awesome. You are well on your way there. Well on your way. And I think you could actually go to 180 and you'll be surprised at how easy that would be. Oh, great. Good job, Ollie. My coworkers are always asking me why I'm not eating lunch. I'm going to start leaving my desk and working somewhere else during lunch. Like, mind your business. Like, why are you concerned about what I'm doing? Why I'm not eating lunch? Why are you always eating lunch? Like, you know, like they be so concerned. They be so concerned. Like if people just leave people alone. Like it's okay to see peep stuff and just like imagine if somebody was just like swimming in their clothes and you're like, "Oh, oh my god, you got so skinny." And they're like, "Yeah, I was just diagnosed with terminal cancer." Now you're gonna feel dumb, right? Like you just leave people alone. If they want to tell you, let people tell you. You should like I remember my my ex. My ex one time, we were at the grocery store. I turned my head for 1 minute and he was like, "Oh, when are you expecting to the cashier?" I turned my head for 1 minute and this man asked the woman, "Oh, when are you expecting? Like when are you due?" I turned my head back just in time to hear her say, "I'm not pregnant." The way I just wanted to shrivel up and die from secondhand embarrassment, I like if I could have just packed up the groceries and just like left the store. Like what in what world? Why? I can't even think about it. It's just the embarrassment is on 12. ACV and green tea, AM or PM, all day, morning and night, morning and night. Ever since I kind of like got concerned about my teeth, I just do the shots. I just do the shots. I'll take a ACV shot in the morning, one in the afternoon, and like one at night, just so I don't have the apple cider vinegar on my teeth all day by sipping tea. And then I'll just start. What I start doing now is I'll take my like 40-ounce cup with the electrolytes. I'll just drop a tea bag in it, and I find I drink more tea that way when it's not like piping hot, and I get more fluids in. So you can steep tea in cool or room temperature water. It doesn't always have to be hot. And so that's what I've been doing. The green tea also contributes, the green tea and apple cider vinegar contributes to my skin because when you're regularly excreting, the toxins won't cloudy up your skin. So the glow, green tea, y'all, green tea, green tea. I'm running out of saliva, so I gotta go. Yeah, people be putting the evil eye on you. Skating is fun. Yeah, be very quiet. Please keep quiet on your moves. Sonic is a good movie. I gave my kids the choice. I was like, "Do you wanna go see Sonic or do you wanna go ice skating?" And they're like, "Let's go ice skating." And so I'm glad they picked that because I wasn't in the mood. I really wasn't in the mood. Lately, I've been just really tired. Free Pilates, absolutely. Sometimes you just wanna get out the house and show off your cute outfits. And there's no men in the class. There's no stinky men there. So you're in a safe space. Meet other women. Start making friends. Ooh, friends. What is the easiest way to start ADF? Um, Begin with a shorter protocol, 16-8, and then start closing the gap. What is the name of my hair vitamin? Oh, Viviscal. 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 I only take one a day. They recommend two, but now I'm taking a chewable biotin gummy. The only thing I'm like nervous about with hair gummies is like, yeah, I want my hair to go, but now I'm gonna have to retie sooner. Like, I already have to do a retie. I do a retie every month, and I do my own reties. So good thing I do them my own because I couldn't even make it past 4 weeks anyways. So imagine with the biotin, by the time I have to do a retie, it's gonna be a whole forest to retie. Oh, hi, Joe. You're welcome. It's always fascinating to see men in here, especially since all the slander I put against you all. Not all men are bad. Not all. No. There's wonderful men out there, and I will be in contact with one day. One day. They're nice ones out there. My manager is wonderful. I love my manager so much. I love Capricorn men. Like Capricorn men make the best husbands, to be honest. And my manager is a Capricorn. And my best friend, Stacy, if you're watching, hi. Um, their channel is the Denton family. And her husband is a Capricorn, and he's like our watchdog for the girl group. He's such a good man. Capricorn men, they're just like so solid. They're so dependable. They're very financially well. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. I have a Capricorn stellium. 4 of my planets are in Capricorn, including my Venus. It's over for me. Okay, I salute all of you on ADF. I have 4 minutes. You just bumped from 16 to 20 and struggling. Any tips or suggestions? When you do your feasting, just keep carbohydrates low, no sugar. Stay away from sugar. Stay away from processed foods. Processed foods are the worst. Cook as much as you can. Oh, you love to send a small token of gratitude for all of you done. Email me. My email should be in the description box. It's Moishi. Remember Moishi? Yahoo.com. No Yahoo slander will be tolerated. Don't even start. The biggest fasting hack for me is to stay busy and plan the next plan the next day the night before. Yes. And yes, there is a money button next. Yeah, if you want to donate, if you feel like what I've done for you through 2024 has been immense, feel free to super chat me. I would be highly appreciative. And if not, something as simple as hitting the like button, commenting, and sharing this with somebody who would benefit from this is also highly beneficial to my channel, its growth, and anything that you find beneficial from this kind of content. Highly appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Thank you. I look stunning. I do. Thank you. You love Daria. Awesome. Doing the fasting Olympics. You tried pushing longer fasts, and every time I pushed past 50 hours, I ended up binge eating the next 2 days. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed the fasting Olympics. It's not necessary. What needs to be done can be done in 36 hours. And when you find that you don't need that much inflammation fighting, that much autophagy fighting, autophagy inducing powers of 36-hour fast, go ahead and shorten your window. You don't always have to be on ADF. Cycling helps, you know, but 50 hours is wild because your body is not happy with it, and that's why it ends up binge eating. Yeah, inflammation is wild. You'd be surprised how different you look losing 2 pounds versus losing, like, pounds of inflammation, like water. Food noise is when you constantly think about food. What am I gonna eat? Where am I gonna eat? How am I gonna eat? I'm hungry. Am I hungry? Am I not hungry? It's like this constant voice of, like, food-related chatter, and it doesn't stop. And believe it or not, normal there it's not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. You've fallen off so bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Get some drugs. I would suggest drugs. Get the drugs, and the drugs are working. And the drugs are working. Get Or just, like, reassess your why. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why have you fallen off? What's messing you up? For me, binge eating is connected to when I'm feeling sad, frustrated, and sometimes when I'm unsure of myself. That uncertainty is probably why I haven't been able to pass the real estate exam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, binge eating is secret sadness, but now it's not a secret anymore. So what are you going to do about it? I took the drugs and the drugs are working. And the drugs are working. I took the drugs and the drugs are working. Is there a new challenge coming up? Ooh, that's a hell of a question. There should be, but to be honest, I'm not great at hosting them. Y'all know what to do. Hosting a challenge is just me saying, "Hey, there's a challenge happening. Hey, do what I've been telling you to do all year." Um, I'll let you know January 1st. Prepare for one January 1st. How about that? I'll show up and encourage you on January 1st. What is January 1st anyway? What day is that? That's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. I got my kids. I usually don't come on Wednesdays. Facebook name is in the description box. Protein has been key for me. When I don't have enough, my fasts are so difficult. Roxy, say it 10 more times, please. Also, your apple cider and green tea has been a game changer. Apple cider, it's not the green tea, it's the apple cider vinegar, y'all. The green tea is wonderful. It's nature's Ozempic. The apple cider vinegar helps regulate your insulin. When you regulate your insulin, you do not crave sugar as much. And when you have high protein, you're able to stay satiated longer and preserve your muscle mass. If you are eating and you don't have sufficient protein in your meal, which is at least 30 grams of protein each meal, and or snacks at least 15, 10 to 15 per snack, I can't help you. I can't help you. Right now in the fridge, I have some little cottage cheese cups. Like instead of yogurt, I got the cottage cheese cups and it has like different fruit flavors. I can't wait to try it. I have a peach one, a blueberry one, and a strawberry one. 160 calories, maybe 6 grams of sugar, and 16 grams of protein. And when I tell you like a little baby cup, like a yogurt cup, y'all gotta make the best choices for you. High protein. You keep hearing it because it's true. I feel like when you hear something over and over again, you start ignoring it. Calories in versus calories out, diet and exercise, calorie deficit, high protein. You keep hearing it because it'll never change. It'll never change, and you will hear it until you die. You'll hear it forever. As long as you're on a health and weight loss journey, you will always hear it. Why? Because it's true. So do not desensitize yourself to these important aspects of weight loss because they're important for a reason. Get your protein. Get your protein. Y'all love hearing the little underhanded shit like, oh, green tea and apple cider vinegar, and oh, Kiala greens, and oh, oh, something that's not what I don't already know. Get your life together. Colleen, I miss you so much. I missed you more. I fell off the wheel so bad. 2025 is your year. Claim it. I prefer to work out in the morning, but work makes it difficult. But on fast days, I still want to work out. During this period, when I was like working out doing 14K steps, I just went to bed earlier and set my alarm earlier. I hit my 14K steps because I set my alarm to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. Every morning. And that's because I was dedicated at that time. Like I really wanted to see what would happen. I love challenges because they put me in, you know. They it's all or nothing. I'm kind of like an all or nothing girl, which is not great for sustainability, but that's what it is. Do I use a Chat GPT app? Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Clod hopping is CLOD, clod hopping. It's the sound you make when you're big and heavy and wear clogs. Clod hopping. Sounds like a gallop. Just heavy-footed baby Tyrannosaurus Rex clod hopping through the streets. Clop, clop, clop. I feel petite. People are treating me way more delicately and it feels nice. Makes me want to empower my divine femininity even more. I can't wait to get to where you are. I promise you. I want to for one, I've never been when I say petite, it doesn't mean short. Just I think of small people as petite, whether you're tall and small or small and small. Because I really don't view like short and fat people as petite, even though they're considered like petite. But either way, I would love to feel petite one time in my life. Just like, God, you're small. Like, how did that happen? I would love that. I want to feel that. I want to feel that. Just light. I want to be in a relationship where I'm the lighter one. Or it's easy to pick me up. I want to um, put on clothes and swim in it. That's fun. I want to just feel what it feels like to be petite and small and slim and model-esque. Do you ADF around your time off with the kids' days? ADF is easiest when I don't have my boys because kids equal stress. Point blank period. Kids equal stress. Kids equal stress. And it's hard to fast when you're stressed. So the easiest time is when they're not around. But when they are around, when I have them, usually my insulin is so regulated that it doesn't even bother me. So stress doesn't beat the insulin regulation. Your videos are very motivating and informative. I'm so excited about trying ADF. Inflammation sucks. It does. And thank you so much. Hi, Sharmina. Sharmetta? Sharmetta. Hi, Sharmetta. Any tips to lower blood pressure? Alternate day fasting, intermittent fasting, but definitely alternate day fasting. Alternate day fasting helps lower blood pressure. And low sodium. Minimal makeup, yeah. When your face is snatched from fasting and you have great skin, you don't need much else. I'm telling you, that's another big thing, honestly. I'm glad you mentioned that. When you lose weight, and I always remember this girl on Instagram, I used to follow her. She literally looked like a Willy Wonka character. And when I say that, I mean, she was this plus size black girl. I can't remember her name for the life of me, but she was this plus size black girl. And she did fashion content and she had um, a very eccentric dressing style. Her hair was blonde, like she dyed her hair blonde. And not nothing against blonde, but it was like a 613 blonde. Um, Very eccentric dresser. I remember she lost weight and all of a sudden she dyed her hair back brown. She stopped wearing hot pink makeup, like hot pink lipstick, and she started wearing more gloss. her clothes wasn't as eccentric. And I was like, oh, there it goes. There it never fails. When you lose weight, you're more comfortable in yourself. You don't need all these distractions. Her nails came shorter. Um, you you need less. Why? Because now you're starting to get more of a privilege, which is thin privilege. You're removing yourself from the obese club and you're realizing that, hey, I don't need all these bells and whistles and a basic rib tank dress from a pretty girl is now efficient. Like, I don't need a whole costume. I don't need these super long nails. I don't need my lashes touching my eyebrows. I don't need the 40-inch bust down in Ariel red. I it never fails. It never fails. And people want to be like, "Oh, that's who they are. Don't judge." Da, da, da. It never fails. I've never seen a woman who lost a considerable amount of weight and not start to minimalize their look. Why? They don't need it anymore. And then you realize, oh, they were hiding behind all these things. They were hiding their body. They were hiding their something they couldn't change behind something they could. Never failed. And I always remember that. I haven't seen her in a long time because I got off Instagram years and years ago. But I wonder what she looks like today. I really do. And I hope she didn't gain the weight back. I really do. Even I won't bring her up. Yeah, but before I used to always want to put on lashes. I don't have on any lashes. I used to want to put on the wigs because I'm like, I'm ugly. I felt when I feel overweight, I feel ugly. I really do. Like, distract from my puffy face, my big body, more hair, more lashes, more femininity, more femininity. The femininity was within me. I just had to bring it out. And now, like, when my face looks like this, I feel stunning. There's no amount of makeup, there's no contour that can replicate the elegance of high cheekbones, a snatched jawline, and clavicles. It just it hits different. It hits different. I don't even care about my hair anymore being this short. It actually lends to the look, if you ask me. And now I'm like, damn, do I even want to grow my hair out anymore? Because I just love, like, now I love how my hair like complements my face now. Because before my face was just fuller and inflamed and puffy. I was like, I can't wait for my hair to grow out. Now it's like it's giving Halle Berry. Why am I still talking? How am I still here? Why am I still here? How am I still here? Do you have another social? I'd love to talk one on one with you. Oh, no, I don't. YouTube is all I have, my dear. I have TikTok. I have a TikTok. Dang, I think I'm up to 35,000 subscribers on TikTok too, followers on TikTok. But I'm very irregular over there. I'll make a video, I make a banger and just leave. Next thing you know, it's like 2 million views later. I'm like, oh, hello. Um, and plus, I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy, the mental capacity. I have too many things going on. I told you I'm trying to ice skate. For the ADF, how long is the feast time before restarting? It's a roughly 36-hour period. I call it sun up to sun up. From the time the sun rises to the time the sun rises the next day is when you should be fasting. That's it. That's it. That's all. I know this sounds crazy, but how do you start cry o'clock? Wait till you need a cry or just think of something sad? To do cry o'clock, there's two main things you need. Two main things, okay? One, You need a safe space. For cry o'clock, you have to be in a safe space. If you know you can't cry like you need to, do not start cry o'clock. My two favorite places for cry o'clock, even in this house by myself, okay, even in this house by myself, my two safest places for cry o'clock, my shower, when I'm taking a shower, or my car. What do those things have in common? Confined. They're like cocoons. Cocoons. I love sitting in my car and I love being in my shower. You need a cocoon, okay? Number 2, you need a playlist. 5 songs. The first 2 are appetizers, 1 main entree, 2 desserts. All right? So the appetizers are things to just warm up the tears. Just warm up the tears. My appetizers are Chasing Pavements by Adele, Destiny's Child's Emotions. Just get the tears flowing. It's the lyrics that you need. You need the music with the lyrics. It's the lyrics. My entree is Donnie McClurkin's Get Back Up Again. We fall down, but we get up. Sobbing, bawling, cowballing from the depths of my diaphragm. That's that's the entree. The last 2 songs needs to end on a high note. So that for me is I Hope You Dance. God, I Hope You Dance. What's her name? I Hope You Dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Damn it. I know her name too. I Hope You Dance. Y'all, I'm gonna be so stupid. Leanne Womack. I Hope You Dance. And then lastly, The Climb. The Climb by Miley Cyrus. It'll always and forever be my last song. I love that song with all my heart. The Climb. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah, yeah. Are you serious? I'm bawling to that, okay? I'm crying because, yes, you're right. It's not about how fast I get there, and it's not about what's waiting on the other side. It's about the climb. It's about the climb. Those are the only 2 things you need for Cry O'Clock, my love, okay? Safe space, 5 songs. I hope that was helpful. And 30 minutes because this should not take long. You need to cry and get it out. That's why I said you need to be sobbing. No. You need to be getting it out. It's the purge. It is the purge. So if you can't cry like you need to because you're around others or you're not in a safe space, just hold off. I lost more than 40 pounds. However, after a thyroidectomy surgery, I gained all of the weight back. I don't want to be obese anymore. Decided to give this a try again. Okay, we're rooting for you. Try the fasting protocol, whatever fasting protocol is optimal for you, and give it a try. High protein, high fiber, high hydration. I have major people pleasing issues. I'm nice and sweet even when being insulted, entirely too much. Oh, that is definitely a childhood reaction. They taught you to be that way. And don't blame yourself. That's what they teach women. That's what they teach women, especially women from religions, which I'm assuming you are. I'll leave it at that. It's not your fault, but it is up to you to deprogram it. Okay. What do you think about a digital recorder or a journal or using a phone to for a journal? Okay, a digital recorder for yeah, sure. Yeah. You can even talk to yourself out loud. Um, I like I like journals because I could easily go back to a point in time in my life, whereas I can't really do that with audio. Like sometimes I'll look at my journal because I have entries here from 2001 and I'll see how effed up I was back then and I'll be like, "Damn girl, you came far. I'm proud of you." Cuz I was effed up in the game. They had me effed up. I was effed up. I didn't know what I was doing. Child. Only God, only God. Breeze with Callie. It is. Could somebody help her because I thought I said in the description box. Maybe I didn't say that. Okay, you just got off the treadmill during this live and finished 3 miles. Good girl. Last 25 was a speed walk. You're welcome. I love that we came for the fasting and got all these extra life gems. Yeah, I always want to give you life gems because the main point of my YouTube channel is relatability. I know a lot of people like come to me for guidance and coaching or like mentoring or something, but I'm just like y'all, I'm really figuring it out myself. All my main thing I do is like share my experience and what I learned from it, and maybe it can help you. I feel like my life is highly relatable because I go through things that most women do. And I feel no shame in sharing it. I feel no shame in it because more than likely you went through it too. And if you didn't, at least you could learn not to do it. So hopefully. Heavy on it. Heavy on people are so annoying. Like, mind your business. Your business, your business. Yeah, Roxy, I just wanted to melt away. Your granddaughter always call you fat. And you know the thing about children is they don't lie. If you want to know the truth, ask a child. Be like, hey kid, what do you think about my makeup? They're like, you're ugly. You look like Princess Fiona after the transformation. Like they will go in on you and you can't even say nothing because they're just speaking from their little brain. They don't know nothing about white lies. They don't know nothing. Like you just gotta eat it. You just go, okay, thank you. Thank you. You can go now. Just let them assassinate your character and just send them back to the playground. Cause they will always tell you the truth. Just beware. 5-year-olds are the worst. Five 5-year-olds have no, they're savages. 5-year-olds are, I have a 5-year-old and all he does is come up to my belly and squishes it and said, "Mommy, why your belly so squishy?" I said, "Leg off of me." You did this to me. You little crumb. And then he laughs and skips away, goes back to his Roblox. I'm like, this he just like ruined my self-esteem and left like a leprechaun. They're savage. 5-year-olds, I'm scared of them. These are micro locks. They're just micro locks. I think I have over 300. I one day need to count them. I had stopped counting at 280 and I didn't even pass the crown. So I was like, okay, it's definitely past 300. Maybe like 320. I don't know though. What changed for me was journaling about what habits I would fall back into and what that would make me gain the weight back. We all know how to lose, but we need to figure out how to keep it off. The maintenance is the real thing. Your husband is a Capricorn man and you're so right. I'm so happy. Capricorn men, like evolved Capricorn men, Chef's kiss husbands. If you want a wonderful husband, not a boyfriend, but a husband, it's a Capricorn man. It's a Capricorn man. And when I tell you, if I wasn't a Scorpio woman, if I were to be any other sign, I would want to be a Capricorn woman. I admire Capricorns with all my heart. Like Capricorn women, you can't show me one that is not T. T. Capricorn women, the women I love the most in life are Capricorn women. Nobody can tell me nothing. I'm sorry. I love me a Capricorn woman. They are so poised, they're reserved, but they're like they know how to serve. Like, don't talk to me like they're assertive. That's what it is. They're never aggressive. They're assertive, but they're like reserved, even like almost shy. They're always beautiful. They always have money. They always have money. They're always working. They're so generous. They're always giving gifts. I think that's their love language. Like a Capricorn be giving gifts. My aunt is a Capricorn. I had to tell her, Auntie Cherry, please, please. It's from the goodness of my heart. You don't have to give me anything. She's like, I have to. My heart. I'm like, okay. They're striking. I love me a Capricorn. I could go on and on about Capricorn women. Michelle Obama, Lori Harvey. Who else? My niece is a Capricorn and she's just doing well. Like I love me a Capricorn. Anyways, get off that. Colleen, I'm catching up with the live, so I'm way behind. I wanted to ask if we can't remember what traumatized us at the time we gained weight, what to do? Therapy? Yeah. Therapy is always a great idea. I want to go back, but I need to find the right therapist because the thing about therapy for me, I have a starred one. Thank you, Major Change. I appreciate you. The thing about therapy for me is I'm so very self-aware. I'm too self-aware sometimes for therapy. So I need more behavior, like CBT training therapy, which is cognitive behavior therapy, things that involve exercises. But therapy is always a great idea. Always. Hi, Gia. Um, yeah. You're losing inches. That's wonderful. Inches is what really honestly matters. The pounds come and go. You cannot use the toilet and gain weight. But inches, that's something you have to like lose fat to do. And the scale sometimes doesn't tell you if you lose fat. It'll tell you that you lost weight. But fat and weight are two different things. Fat is inches, weight is pounds. And weight could be muscle, it could be water, it could be I have too much clothes on, it could be I didn't pee. Weight could be I put the scale in the wrong place and the floor isn't level. It's an unfair thing. I will say it again. Thank you for thank you for Exotically United. She has a wealth of information on her channel. It keeps me on track. Happy New Year. She's so controversial, but the way I subscribed, like, and the funny thing is, I learned she's a Scorpio, so it makes sense. Like, our method of delivery, it's like you love us, but you hate us, but you really love us. I know her name is questionable, and I know the messenger, but her content, because I love level up content, I love social climbing content, I love femininity content, I love self improvement content. and I don't mind being yelled at a little bit. Who's gonna mentor me? That's who's gonna mentor me. That's why I like her content. It's very like, oof. I'm gonna say something and you may not like it. I have pretty privilege, right? I have pretty privilege, but I didn't know I had pretty privilege. I just thought people were nice. And so a lot of people who have pretty privilege wonder why other people struggle in life, and they're like, what, people are nice to me, how come, and how come, and how come, and you should be, and they're like, Colleen, you you have a different skin tone, you are tall, you are attractive, and I'm like, no, that's not why they're nice. They're nice because, but they're not nice to me, they're nice to you. That's it's you. So I had to learn that I had pretty privilege, right? And when you learn that you have pretty privilege, you have to move accordingly. And because I was taught so heavily by my religious mother that humbleness, 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 I really lost a lot of footing that I could have had and had a better start in life if I had known I possessed pretty privilege. And so with even saying her name makes me feel some kind of way. With Exotical United's content, she makes content for women that have pretty privilege and even women that want pretty privilege. So, she has a lot of content for thin privilege, and I've been watching that, but she also has really good content about just how to social climb and be more um, self centered rather than male centered and all that. Anywho's, you're welcome, Cynthia. You're welcome. If I like it and you like me, more than likely you'll like her. Okay? Either way, she's going to keep climbing because she's 30,000 subscribers and counting. And you know what? Why am I ashamed? I like Exoticals United. Fuck all that. What? Here I am, people. I like her. She, me. That's it. What am I apologizing for? What the hell am I apologizing for? You see, conditioning takes time. Look at all these you're a Capricorn woman. Oh, love y'all. Oof. All the Capricorns, please put it in the chat, please, so I could just your birthday's here. Your birthday's here. Can I celebrate y'all? I love me. Can I, if you're a Capricorn woman, please put it in the chat, please. So I could shout you the hell out. Um, thank you, Madison. I appreciate that. Any tips for migraine sufferers and starting ADF? I really don't. I don't have any because I am Shanta Turner. Are you my family? I have a cousin named Shauna Turner. Mm. Migraine, no. I can't. I don't know nothing about migraines to be honest. Thank God, but hydration, electrolytes should help. Hopefully. I can't even suggest anything. I don't know nothing. You just want to see your collarbone again? You deserve that. I fast better when my college student is not home. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Kids are stressed. We love them. Doesn't make them any less stressful. Okay, see, I knew I wasn't bugging. Okay, electrolytes really do help for headaches. They really do. The hair and jawline is giving Nicole. She's on my vision board. I love me some Nicole. Oof. She is a messy character, and she's a Capricorn woman. Lord have mercy, Nicole Murphy. She fine 99 though. She is woof, what a stunner. But Nicole Murphy be taking man, like why she just be taking people's man? That's horrible. Girl, you too beautiful for that. You're too You're too regal. Like, I find Capricorn women to be so regal, but they're not beneath the foolishness. I'll say that. That's why I said, yes, they're reserved, but they're not beneath the foolishness. You'll catch them in some nonsense. But they don't stay in nonsense very long. I admire y'all. I really do. A Capricorn woman will peep and leave. Like, yeah, I don't like the looks of things around here. Phew, got a blast. Can you I can't believe I'm still answering questions. Can you please talk about the effects while fasting on your cycle? The best person for that would be Dr. Mindy Peltz. She has all the content on fasting for your cycle as a woman, menstrual and postmenopausal. Just got off your walking pad and I've been wearing pink as much as possible. Oh, I love that for you. And the ACV is a miracle worker. I know. That's why I have it flying off the Walmart shelves. But I really want to get more pink myself. Thank you for reminding me of that, Tamika. When I tell you wearing pink makes you feel so empowered, it is the weirdest thing. But pink is really such an energetic color, mainly because it is so designated to a gender and so designated to a kind of gender. I remember like my sister-in-law, she really like dislikes pink and she really didn't want her daughters to like pink. And I wanted them to love pink. Like I really because if a girl loves pink, she loves pink. Like it's a soft, pretty, feminine color. And they say when the girls start liking pink again, that means they're healing. I love that. It makes me happy. Pink keeps the demons away. Pink keeps demons away. I need to be in as much pink in 2025 as possible. Pink. And one more thing, if you're still here, um, you need a word of the year. You need a word of the year. My word for 2024 was princess. Um, and how did I do with the word princess for 2024? I definitely, yeah, yeah. I definitely got more princess treatment, especially like later in the year. I did more princess-like behaviors and cutting people off, doing things on my own. I don't require peasants. Okay, no peasants allowed. And yeah, I need to come up with a new word for 2025. I never would have made it a song. I forgot what you're talking about. It's so true. I dressed in all tight, short, and cropped clothes when I was 40 pounds heavier. I still wear the same clothes, but now they're loose and more modest. I feel way prettier. There's this video going around on TikTok where this girl is like, it's not the outfit, it's the body. The outfit is the body. The outfit is the physique. And it doesn't matter if you're slim or thick, it's still the body. Why do you think they have the models they do for modeling these clothes? Especially like Fashion Nova. We look at these items of clothing on an hourglass and then it comes to us and we're like, "Damn, this don't look the same." Cuz it's not the outfit, it's the body. Will forever be true. Thank you for keeping me company this whole time while I meal prep to be a bobblehead. I love you so much. You're welcome. The bobblehead took me out because that's exactly the goal. Bobblehead status. That's me bobbling. What do we do when the times to eat line up too late at night and early or late? If you line up too late at night, if you've been having a nice protein-rich diet, shouldn't be too bad going to bed, maybe have some tea and call it a night. But if you have breakfast and lunch, maybe have a small snack before you call it a night, but it needs to be protein rich. It can't be like, "Oh, the snack is crackers and wine." Alright. I would prefer you eat all your foods while you're moving around and up and down and all around, and start learning how to break the habit of eating at night. Yeah, I realized it was Leon. Leon Womack. Leon Womack. I hope you'll still feel small. I'm tall too, 5'11" with an athletic build. This is working for me, and I've been working on losing this all my life. I'm ready for the accusations. It's the accusations for me. Actually, I'm going to write that down. I'm ready for the accusations. I'm ready for the accusation. I am ready for the accusations. Because they will come. And you just be like, yeah, okay, sure. Actually, don't say shit. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. If you think I look smaller, that's wonderful. Strange though. Okay. I gotta go actually, just be like, oh, that's odd you say that. And then run off into the distance. Power walk. I think it was almost a strength to deal with adversity and just take stuff. Got a journal about that. Yes, you do. Ooh, you a Capricorn? Me a Capricorn. January 6th. Hi, Jade. I love you, Capricorn woman. I appreciate you so much more. I really do. Surfing is my chiropractor, therapist, and psychologist. Nice. I'm jealous. I would love to be in an area where I could surf, bop my head against the board, and then get eaten by a shark. I know it sounds sarcastic, but I still want to. My daughter's a Capricorn. You described her perfectly. I'm telling because they're all the damn same. Like some are feistier than others, but they all have that that just character personality. It's so strange. They're like reserved, kind of shy, always got money. They always got money. You don't know how they got the money. They got the money from working hard. They work hard. Am I still fasting or am I taking a break? I'm fasting. I'm still fasting. Am I doing ADF right now? No. Being pretty or handsome is a blessing and a curse. Being humble both works for me. Yeah. Um, I would always pick pretty or handsome over being anything else, but I could see what you mean. Life is easier when you are attractive. Shout out to Shannon, January 8th, birthday coming up. Thank you for your videos. I've watched a lot of your videos through December challenge. I lost 9 pounds and it works for me. The lock-in method is all mental. You have to lock in, you have to lock in, you have to know your why. I look forward to the next challenge. Me too. I have to do something for New Year's. Like, what kind of weight loss YouTuber would I be? What kind of self-improvement weight loss YouTuber would I be if I didn't ring in the New Year's with a challenge? Oh, your birthday just passed. Happy belated New Year's Eve, baby. Weight training is your therapist. I feel that. I couldn't wait to come home and exercise, honestly. I love exercising. I love you both. I have been receiving pretty privilege because my weight loss is showing. My big back is shrinking. My big back is shrinking. She like Aries and I'm an Aries, so that is a big plus for me too. Ah. Yeah, Aries and Scorpios are like they're both ruled by Pluto, so we both have the same direct. Direct behavior. But I got out of it. We're good at detachment, child. When I tell you, y'all be breaking, y'all break. Why did pink keep demons away? Because pink demons can't stand pink. That's all. They like the color is visceral to them. It's one of those colors that people have a reaction to. Have you ever noticed that? There's definitely colors like red and purple, but when people see pink, they're either disgusted by it or they're attracted to it. I can't trust anybody that's disgusted by pink. Like that's just you're demonic because what did pink ever do to you except be soft and lovely? That's strange. Your word is victory. Claim it. 2025 equals victory for Victoria. Joy for Madison. Everything new. Your new is attitude and self-confidence. Okay. Attitude and self-confidence. Love it. Love it. Am I still doing ADF or I have not reached my goal? Right now I'm not doing ADF. I'm just coaching, just just tutoring, but I still have ADF blogs I have to put out. So y'all gonna get those. Um I'm nowhere close to my goal at all. At all. At all. I probably won't get there until like April. Yeah, I finally reached the end. Shout out to Crystal, January 1st Capricorn. And Rusty said he wish he had the energy of a Capricorn. I wish you did too. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let you go and I will be back. I love having lives. I love lives. You guys keep me company. Happy Monday and happy New Year's when it comes. I pray that all your all your wants come true and the only thing stopping you from achieving them is you. So stop yourself. Don't sabotage yourself. Let the goodness comes into your life because you deserve goodness. You deserve good things. You deserve good things. You deserve good things. Okay? Believe that. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I deserve good things. Because you do. You did nothing to not deserve it. You are a blessing in this world and you are loved and you are loved and you can do it. All right? I will talk to you very soon. Bye.